Hello YouTube from the future, Insane Monster here today once more. Let's dev together. Today we are working on the custom campaign integration of what? Of the older campaigns of mine. You know, why are not you working on the undead campaigns? Because I had to work on solid foundations, and while before I couldn't build such foundations, now I can, so it's better to do that for the betterment of the project in the future. The project is going to be much easier to maintain and develop if I am not going to redo a lot of things every time I make a map. Oh my god, yeah. You see YouTube from the future? You see chat right now? Amazing stuff. Dodgehype.com, yeah. This is really incredible. Let me just remove this thing. How do I always forgot how to do so. I always forget how to moderate things. How the hell I do remove this guy? Okay, yeah. This timeout. Perfect. Bye bye. Okay, yeah. This is the way. Can I just close this? Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Sorry guys. We get this weird promotion stuff. I don't really need a moderator yet, but if it grows, and it will not grow so much, I'm pretty sure we will need it. So, to the topic of today. I am a bit bird, yeah. I not only want to bundle together the maps, because that will be quite easy, okay? You bundle together the maps, but it's just a bundling. You don't get more space, you don't get better performances. What I've done is to remake the entire asset system of the custom campaign, of the prologue campaign and the Scourge Laureon as custom campaigns. And moreover, I've been adding more stuff. For example, one thing that always bothered me is that in my original maps there was no randomization of items and creeps. I dislike that. I want to have some kind of randomization because I think some randomization can make the game much more interesting from a replay standpoint, okay? Of course, it should not be unfair, but should be nice. You get a different reward in a certain place and stuff like that for not important things. So I've added it, okay, in the new maps. I've done up to map 3 of the prologue included. So if you go to item tables, for example, we have all of these tables here, okay, which represents all the various items I have done. The first thing I'm going to do is to just copy, paste that on something like paint, and to look at them because I'm going to rework them. So let me do this. Pretty darn easy to do. Base permanent, yeah. So I can have an idea of what I gave as options in the previous map when I'm balancing it. Because you don't want to make stuff not bad. Yeah, resources don't really need anything. Okay, so let's go into map 4 and start working this out. So we will remake these lists and maybe add something, depending on what we have added in map 4. Don't be scared by the fact that the underground dome is this tornado, but I've done that because it was very hard to see the map with all the underground domes, so I'm going to swap the model at the end before it's ready to be published. Okay, so and this is really not the right, these are not the right models, okay, this is not looking good. This should look good, but it doesn't. Weird. I will check it out too. It was looking good last time I've checked. Well, it's just a matter of textures there. Okay, so let's make sure we have all of this. So we go to advanced item tables and start making tables. We have the first one, which was base potion scroll. Of course, you don't need to ask. This is not possible to define at the campaign level, as far as I know. We have scroll of healing. Then we have a new item, which will be called scroll of protection. Then we have a new item, which will be the scroll of mana. A new item, which is going to be the potion of healing. Of course, some of you might argue, isn't it hard to balance the map around these? Yeah, in a sense, but if you don't do this for the most important things, it enforces the RNG, which is at the base of the Warcraft engine as well. Warcraft is much more RNG with respect to StarCraft, for example, so I think it's pretty nice to have this kind of stuff around. And then we have a clarity potion. Okay, then we have a table. We have now the weak potion scroll. We're also going to make the strong potion scroll. So we have here we have in the weak one is minor replenishment potion, just about one. Then we have lesser clarity potion, and then we have the scroll of regeneration. Where is? Ah, yeah, here. Then we add a new table, which is the strong potion scroll, and this is new for this map. And this map is a bit more advanced. We have potion. Let's go to potion first, and we add replenishment potion. Then we had a greater healing, and I will say a greater mana. Yeah, I think this might be fine. Then we have a table, and then one special potion scroll. Yeah, we need also scroll maybe here. No. A new item here. Scroll type, and this could be the scroll. This is pretty powerful. I'm thinking of your question, Alajon. Of all campaigns, a map. The one with scenarios. I loved that map when I was a child because I like to be able to control the red orcs, so I want to make it better. This is something I really would love to do. And also the map with Illidan and Tychondrius. Yeah, those are two maps I really would like to work on. I'm looking forward to them. I'm not looking forward to anything in the other campaign because I hate the other campaign. I always hated it from a gameplay standpoint, but maybe I can make it fun for myself. Would be awesome if I managed. So, strong. This is too strong. I would say that. Yeah, I would say that a greater scroll of replenishment could be nice, and here. Yeah. And here we could use also a lesser scroll. My god, I'm a moron. Scroll of replenishment, lesser scroll of replenishment. Yeah, I think this looks nice. And special would be potion, something like, let's say, not omniscience, vampiric potion, then something else. Vampiric potion, then we have. The invisibility I don't like. The anti-magic I like. And then something else. Let's see. Invulnerability could be nice. Thank you, Darax TV. Okay, let's go back now to the default one. So we have now a weak permanent. Permanent, non-permanent, permanent. So weak permanent, we go to level 1, we go to permanent, and we have these items here. So we change them a bit. I think we might like... I could even not use a weak permanent here. I can use a base permanent probably here, would be better only. So base permanent. They're not the same across all the missions, of course, for variety reasons. Let me check now permanent level 2. We have only these items here. Level 3, we have these. Okay, these I like. So we have slippers. Then we have... I hope you realize that I have rebalanced all the items and made all the levels and classes consistent. This is something I've done. Besides everything else, I've done also that. Remember when we started back in the day? Yeah, and so I finished it. So quite a lot of things to do. We also have the Ring of Superiority, and then we have level 3, the Mantle of Intelligence. Yeah, I think this might be nice. Also Ogre Strength, maybe? It depends on how lucky we are. Okay, yeah. Then let me check what kind of items do we have here. So this is white. Items, permanent, protection, yeah. Chart, the Wand of Illusion, the Scroll of Restoration. I think I'm not sure I'm going to use it. This is all in the this is all in the item table. The power up, we have the Codex, the Glyph of Ultravision. I will remove this glyph. It makes no sense. Maybe I did it on purpose. Maybe. Yeah, the glyph. I will keep it for the tutorial's sake. Ton of experience, and then we have all of the things here. So okay, nothing big. The Wand of Illusion. Let's use some randomized wands. So we have now wands. Let me check wands. Wand. Some kind of weak wand. So we have some base wand. No. Wand. Okay, so Lightning Shield. Don't really like it. Also Wand of Negation. No, not like that. I think I'm not going to do this. This will be fixed. Okay, and so what else are we missing? I don't think we're missing much. So yeah. Let me go here and start adding these things all everywhere. So Scroll of Healing is no more now. This we delete and use item, and we have use base potion scroll. Yeah. Thank you, Flame. It's a good day to drink water. Do you want me to drink while I'm on foot? I will do it. Refresh these bones. Yeah, my poor bones. You know that here in this region of Italy we had an earthquake. Not big earthquake, 3.5 in the last few days. It's still we have still a lot of small earthquakes every day. Pretty nice, huh? Thinking of what happened in Turkey this week, and then we have here. Yeah, here nothing broke. Nothing broke here. Where are you now, Flynn? I guess not in Aftershocks from Turkey. Where are you now, Flynn? I like. Lesser mana. Lesser reading gear is fine. We want lesser mana. Okay. Here we want base permanent. Here we want the glyph of ultravision, yeah, for completion's sake. Wand of illusion, I will keep it here. Here we have weak potion scroll. Here it's fine. Here we have the rune of healing, yeah, this is appreciated. You are in Israel, okay, yeah. Yeah, I've basically I kept watching the website of my country for the earthquakes every day to make sure I was aware of all the earthquakes that were happening. We had like 90 in 24 hours the other days, and I saw some aftershocks from Turkey, and they were so strong. My god, very, very strong. So this Tome of Experiences is bad. This Tome of Experience here is incredibly bad, so I'm going to give you a special potion strong here. Then here we are going to give you a weak potion scroll, and here going to use a base potion strong. Okay, so here we have a ring of protection, and I think this is fine, but I'm going to remove this rune of healing here. And here we have scroll of mana. No, we have a base potion strong again. We have another base potion scroll. I'm doing some rebalancing of the map. Yeah, Blacklist. So in some instances the map will be easier, and in some instances the map will be harder. For example, here you get a Tome of Experience, which is better usually. It's a bit more unforgiving. And here you have a Rune of Restoration. And here, this is not used basically by anyone, so I'm going to remove this one here and use another rune, and I will do a Rune of Mana. And here, instead of Restoration, we are going to Greater Healing. Okay. So let me think. I might like to give Thrall an option, like, what about a retraining Thrall? I might add a Tome of Retraining. No, but it's too evident here. Something else. Like here. Like here, I might add a Tome of Retraining instead of this. So to give Thrall the option to retrain his abilities inside here, in case he has too many points in Farsight, this should make the map a bit more forgiving. Here we have lesser replenishment potions, so we are going to a weak potion scroll. Here we have a room that we are going to remove. Yeah, it makes sense returning there. Oh my god. Yeah, we got some issues with the paths here. I'm not sure it's in the game. Probably only in the editor because I loaded all the maps at once. Who cares? So here we have a Rune of Lesser Reeling. Yeah, that's fine here. And then up down here. I really dislike. I don't like this here. I don't like this here anymore. But I am going to add a rune here. Rune of Protection right here before you enter this path. I think this might be nice to see here. Then here it's okay. And then we have some items here. This will be strong potion scroll. Here we're going to have a base potion scroll, and here we're going to have base permanent, and here we are going to have a strong potion scroll, and I've added more enemies here. Here we have this rune, and will be now off. Restoration. So you are prepared for the boss fight. Here we'll keep the same. We're going to make this beautiful fellow a tad less strong. And yeah, I think we're pretty good to go here. For this now, what I would like to do is to have some randomization on creeps. This is not so easy. This is easier said than done. So we have these forces here and this guy here. This is not easy to randomize. What can I randomize? I can randomize probably this turtles. No, but even that is not possible to randomize. This is pretty hard to randomize because it's very scripted. I can randomize the skeletons here. So I'm going to use the same things I did back there in the previous map to randomize the skeletons, and I think which should be enough to randomize only the skeletons. Okay, yeah. So I'm just looking around a bit to better understand what I'm doing because I have to think of many things at once when I do these changes. Yeah, another thing I'm going to change is that I'm going to move the skink here. So no, maybe the skink could be another place where it doesn't disturb me. Here, for example, hello skink. And so that you don't have issue here with pathing. And yeah, I think this makes sense overall. So let me now make sure here is done. No. Okay, this is base potion scroll. There are a ton of items in this map. It's pretty cool. Okay, so we are going now to randomize this. So okay, let me go back to prologue 3. Let's hope it doesn't crash. Okay. And we have advanced random groups. So we are going to work with weak skeleton and base skeleton. So weak skeleton is very easy. Base skeleton, it's a bit more complex, so I'm going to save it to keep it the same across the two missions. And so let me go back here and let me go here to random groups, add group. We have weak skeleton and base skeleton. The idea is to make this fight a bit less predictable. Okay, this kind of map has to be predictable more than an open map, more than a macro map, And also it's very hard to define creeps on the same level, because you don't want to have creeps that they make, because if I spawn 10 creeps on level 3 or 10 creeps on level 1, this is very very problematic. Okay, it changed the difficulty, I don't want that. So I did add more randomization in the maps, which are macro maps, because you can handle more randomization. But in micro maps, you have to make sure you are not making weird mistakes. So we have here skeleton mark. Marksman, and this is in the underground called Harrows. Then we have copy set, and we have here John skeleton. It's not Northern, I want underground. It's not there here. Dungeon. John skeleton warrior, okay. Then we want to copy it, edit it again. We have the burning archer in the dungeon. Burning archer. Copy set, edit set. We now want to have the skeletal orc, and this is the most like to happen. They have all the same level, okay? Perfect. Weak skeleton is pretty easy. This is just... And here we go to underground and have one skeleton warrior and one skeleton archer. And this will be it. Okay, so we now go here. We watch a bit better what they are. So this is weak stuff. I might make this a bit harder. Overall. Okay. Now we select these. Place units. Neutral on north on the underground. We have the skeleton archer, and we replace with random units. Then we have, yeah, don't laugh at that. We have the skeleton warrior, and we replace it with random units. And this is it. Then we're going to select them all and say that this is going to be a weak skeleton. Okay. It should be random now. Let's hope Warcraft 3 functions the way it should function. Now we have all the grants here, so we have replaced units. We have... This is on Sunken Ruins, Skeletal Orc, and then we have this one. And then we change the properties to from base skeleton, and so we are. They all should have the correct type of animations, so I should be pretty confident on that. And then this is going to have a different model now, because no more a revenant. It will be something different. I'm going to change it a bit. Oh no, Dagran, no, you can't do that. You can do that, Dagran. I'm going to ban the word loading screen, okay? I was drinking already. To a completely not fixed drinking routine. Okay, so since you're working on not fixed not fixed unit groups. Let me go and do this for here. Oh my god, what have I done? Oh no. Pretty bad. Well, at least I know who they are. So here we have one, and here we have one. I can tell because of the size of the doodads. Lol. Okay, so the region is big enough. So we are going to copy this fellow and copy this fellow, and then we are going to select all of these fellows. Oh my god, kill me for this. What have I done? This one also, okay, yeah. So this is going to go here, and we are going to use, this is, we are going to use a completely not fixed group, and we are choosing the base skeleton group. Then all the others, we are choosing something else. And this is the weak one, okay. Then we go here, and we do the same. Let me hide this and hide that. And then we are going to add you here. And to add you there. Then we have big. Okay, so yeah, they're not going to be revenants. They're going to be ancient spirits because they are not supposed to be revenants. This is the idea, basically. So here it's okay. We are going to put you here with this here. No, don't change the position of the region. He's here. It's bringing any value. Yeah, it's bringing a value, and the value it's bringing it's replayability. Exactly, just what Dagan says. It's just to add a tiny bit of replayability to this, because I know people is going to make multiple runs of this in time, only just to discover more codexes, more things all around, to try different difficulties now that it is easy to do so. And so because of that, I decided to add a bit more replayability. This is not so important, it's not going to change anything big. Of course, now getting the orb it's going to be harder, but this is not because of the less fixed thing in doing, but because of the fact I want it to be a bit harder overall, okay, because it was a bit too easy before. Yeah, it was really weak. I hope the randomization works. This is what I'm mostly concerned about the game engine. But beside that, I'm pretty happy, because this is how things should be done. A bit more random. Oh no, I hate me. So yeah, 5 minutes, and now it's 15 minutes again. Oh my god, I'm not going to pass this. I'm going to do this all the evening. Oh. Okay, so that's it basically for this less fixed setting for items and units. I hope you enjoyed it, because I do. And now let's move on to the next missions and do the same. We have one other mission to go, and then we are done about that. So the next mission will be pretty pretty not so complex to do so, because there's not much thing to do, not much exploration and stuff like that. So, by the way, let me check if my code to make all of these units work correctly. Add all units in the crypt camp, yeah. And I guess when I make them come on, when they resurrect, they should hide. So it's enable. No, it's probably here. Crypt camp and that spawn, and it's remove. Yeah, within the camp. Perfect. Yeah. So this is what it works already. This is pretty easy to do. It works immediately. Perfect. And now let me reduce a little bit the strength of our enemy. So I should do this not here, but on the campaign data. So we go to campaign data, to custom data, and we go to the new to neutral Naga, heroes, Murloc sorcerer, and here we have some abilities. We have just modified some abilities from the game, and so we are going to, oh yeah, so this is modified actually not here but in the default data. So we go on object data and abilities and change it here. Let me check. So we have cooldown. I had increased this already, I guess. Yeah, I've done this already. It's weaker already, so pretty good. I expected it to not be the case. Okay, well, I didn't remember. So it should be weaker already. I'm going to make sure it's fine. You are going to test it, okay? When it's on beta, so there is something wrong. You will tell me, but this mission has always been on the easy side. Except for this fight. If I reduce a bit the difficulty of this fight, increase this difficulty, and the difficulty of the optional quest, I think the mission is pretty good. Also, I rebalanced some items, and this depends on how lucky you are. Perfect then. This is okay. So let me move to the next mission, but before I move to the next mission, let me save the campaign. Oh, and sorry for... it's very white. Yeah, okay, it's better now. Yes, the game is going to save a lot of things now. Because, of course, it saves everything when you save the custom campaign. Let's hope it doesn't crash. It should not crash. I will make a backup after this. Okay. Let me make a backup just in case. We have like half a gigabyte of prologue campaign. I think it's a big reduction with respect to the original size we had when all the maps were different. So now we go to the final map of the campaign, and we are going to add one little thing that really hope you are going to like a lot. So let me check here a little bit. We have these places where you get the items. We are going to add some bit of Lex fixed settings to this place and this place here. But I want to add an amazing rune I've made, a rune of avarice, which should increase the amount of gold you get from the mines. But I don't know where to put such a rune, because here you have the reward from killing here. Yeah, 2 gigabytes is the size restriction, but I'm not going to meet it for any campaign. There is no way, really no way. So here we have already, I guess I could do something like, no, okay, this, like, these units gives me this pointless item, and I want to have this, a glyph of avarice. Increases the armor and hit points of your buildings. I guess I'm missing some description here. Am I? Maybe, yeah. Yeah, each one is a separate custom campaign, yes. Yeah. And this is too weak to have such a powerful item, so we are going to improve him. We are going to use this not fixed item, not fixed unit groups. So we have here strong Morgul. Now we are going to add something like Morgul Shadowcaster, and of course Marauder. Then we have base Morgul, it's Morgul with a small g, so we add new unit, some more, and we add this base level. Okay. Then we have new group, which will be weak Morgul, and this is going to be this one, this one, this one, this one, and we're going to add this. Okay, so this is basically the Morguls, and now we're going to swap them with such things. So place only selected units. We're going to choose. Oh yeah, made a mistake. Oh my god, why am I so stupid? Okay, so hello Michael and welcome. We have this one and we want to move to this. We have this one, we're going to move to this. And we have this one, we're going to move it to this. And now we can make this a not fixed unit with a strong Morgul, and then we have like these two. This is base Morgul, and then we can have a couple more. Like instead of being here, we will have them here. Weak, and here should be weak too. Okay. Maybe something like this. Maybe even can remove this one. Yes. So that they can pass here pretty easily. And this one is the one which has the item. Perfect. And now we're going to fix this not fixed group, because I'm not using the covered unit. This is the covered unit, so we have here the, because this has also upgrades. Okay, so it benefits from upgrades. Base one, yes, this one. Oh god, why have I made the mistake? Copy. Here we have cliff runner. No, I made a mistake. I hate myself. Okay, so let me do this. The best interface in the world. Okay, so now it works. This should be for the underground minions, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so it's fine, it's there. Now we have also, we can try to add some variability to these guys here. So we have this big guy, we have also this guy here, so we have something like, how was it called? Let me check here because I had it here. It was Wick Makrura. Okay, so Wick Makrura. Going to add that here too. Makrura. Set. And here we have Mac. Old Dweller. We have, and the last one will be the Tide Caller. And then these three are going to get changed, replaced with something a bit more casual. And here perfect. This is okay. This is really not doable in any possible way. And here is the same. Okay, yeah, this is not possible to be done. Okay, so this is fine for what concerns the units. Let's now go to work on the items. So we have here, this is all done. This I can add item tables, and we have we can copy some of them, like base potion scroll. We are going to just recopy it again. So scroll off healing, scroll off protection, scroll off mana, potion of healing, potion of mana, lesser, replenishment potion, and clarity potion. And then lesser, scroll of regeneration, replenishment, sorry. And what about the speed? It is weaker, so we're going to add this to weak potion scroll. The weak side we have minor replenishment, we have lesser clarity, we have regeneration, and we have speed, potion of speed, and then we have the scroll of speed. Then we have let's say some, yeah, quite nice. Let me check what items do we have. Permanent, we have these two, so I'm going to change this a bit. And we have weird solder lag. What? Why the hell do I have weird solder lag? Oh yeah, but it's not possible to reach. Yeah, yeah, with lag. That's not possible to reach. I like this. So yeah, not possible to reach it. Let me just remove it from here and let me give him to him. Weird. Okay, this is nice. Just for the lulz. Okay, and now let me check all of this stuff here. Tome of Experience. And why not? This could be nice. It's pretty hard to find. I like this. Another one, yeah, pretty nice. Gold. And this is not, I don't like this, so let me go to item tables, tables, which is resources, and let's randomize a bit resources. So here we delete this set and use resources. We can do the same here. Healing words, yeah, I like this. Pretty hidden beneath, so I like this. Pretty powerful. Healing slay, healing salve, yeah. Nice too. Here we have resources. Yes, so this is nice. We also should have some resources here around. Let me check. Here should be resources. Here there should be weak potion scroll. Here there should be resources. There should be resources. Base potion scroll. And yeah, what is this? Okay, there should be resources. Okay, so I know it's not the most entertaining thing, but I hope you can appreciate the level of balance that is required to make this kind of things and adjustments. And here we also want, no, not this tome here. We want also here to get you resources. Here you want to get, I think could be nice here, tome of experience actually. Even no, here I have a better idea. Since you are again outside, if you want to get a chance, you get the tome of retraining. Yes, pretty well. Appreciate the level of path. Yeah. Here we have resources. I get. Here don't have these anymore. We have a base potion scroll. This pool guy here now gives a glyph of fortification. Pretty good. We have Rune of Healing from the Knights, which is good again. We here have some more resources. Here this guy gives you a Rune of Lesser Healing, which is fine. This guy gives you a glyph, which is fine. A Rune of Speed, which is still fine. I don't know if this Rune of Speed is. I think it's pretty powerful to give you more of a chance. And here you get Rune of Restoration, Ring of Regeneration. Yes, like you should. It is the big bad boy, so you get something else from it. Ooh, and here. A Monolith Felt here, very well done. Yeah, I like it. this can be fixed. Okay, so I think I have done them all. Yeah, pretty much. We had some less fixed encounters. We had some better items. I think it's quite good. Yeah. Maybe I can even add. No, these are two items here. Okay. Yes, I've also changed here so that you start with the Voodoo launch, and we are going now to go from the first mission onwards and set all the tech of all the factions, especially the player faction, which is the one we are interested in. And so we can enable, disable things, and then we are going to rework a bit the ice scripts together. Okay. So, what I wanted to do now was to check the hint about this building, because we have Voodoo Launch Q. The hint says you can now use the Voodoo Launch. You can buy items. You can buy items for trial at the Voodoo Launch. And we also want to have an indicator. Let me more. I think the ping might be enough. Ping and the space point, but where is it? Do I have something like set a spacebar point? Okay, here we are. So we go here and we go to the Voodoo Launch and we indicator, and here we have hint. And we have a new unit, which is the Voodoo Launch. You can buy items for trial at the Voodoo Launch. So here is a position of user launch, and here position of user launch for this time, and we have to set the Voodoo Launch maybe. So here we go here and we have the launch equal to this building here. This will not be attacked at the beginning, so it's no problem. No problem whatsoever. So okay, and let me check. It should be everything right. Okay, yes. So as I told you before, we are going back and the first mission. And we are going to check what I was going to check. There's something. Okay, detect tree. Okay. So let me save this again. Let's save the map and everything, and then we are going to check the tech tree of our faction throughout all the missions. In my original version, in the version I was using before, I had some hard-coded things inside, but now with custom campaigns I've removed some things, and so it works. It's not just forcing me to not have certain tech. Now I can choose the tech I want to have in each mission. I just have to make sure I remove a certain file, and so the mission will no longer be part of the original campaign. So we go back to the first mission, but the first mission is not really needed. The second mission we are interested in, and the first mission we go to tech tree properties. I guess the editor has to be restarted. So give me 1 second. I had to restart the editor because the UI bugged itself. Going to come back in a second. Oh, sorry. I made a mistake. Okay. So white. Okay. So let me just load everything. This takes time. Oh my god, how much time it takes. I would prefer to be working on another campaign than doing this. But I know what needs to be done. If I do this the right way, then the campaign will be much easier. If I do this the wrong way or not do this at all, then that campaign will come much later down the line. Okay, 5 minutes now. Resurrect. So after as soon as I speak again, you want me to go stand up. Okay, I'm going to stand up. Please, water for me. I need water. I'm going to take my water elemental regardless of you all. Oh my god. How much I need to drink? Okay. It was hero abilities, everything here. Yeah. So who cares? Who cares? Why have I done this here? What is my issue here? What is my big issue, mental issue here? What the hell was I doing? Okay, let's just me enable back everything because this makes no sense at all. Yeah, so let's make this enable. This is okay. Remove the witch doctor from me. Is unavailable to me. Touch tree. That is okay, and the forces and everything. And now let's go to mission 4 and let's check all mission 4. This is pretty straightforward to do. Yeah, I can explain YouTube from the future, but also everyone who is watching right now. I was silent for 5 minutes because Flynn redeemed silence, which is a special reward that makes me stay quiet for like 5 minutes. And so I obeyed because I had to obey something like this, okay? If Flynn says I can speak, I can speak. It's just how things work. Yeah, here only far sight is disabled, as it should be. We have all the tech tree here. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, we can have all the tech tree here. We can have some stuff less. I think this is fine the way it is. Don't really care of changing it because it's not a macro mission. It's important in macro missions. And now let me do it for the last mission. So for the last mission we have scenario upgrade. It's 10 minutes. Oh no. Well, let's say I remembered wrong. Let's say we do it 5 minutes now just because it was not Flynn's intention. 10 minutes. Lol, yeah. Witty lol. Witty lol. Building, launch, everything, yeah. Abilities, we have all these abilities back. Give me back all my abilities. What is my problem here? Okay, and then we are going to go upgrades and we should have everything. So it's tech tree, items here. This is disabled and they should all be enabled because buildings I don't have the fortress here. Oh yeah, so I have to remove some stuff. So let me check what I have to remove because of course if we are here basically I have to remove stuff from the Voodoo Lounge because I can't build the fortress, so not all the items are available to me. So purchasable items, I'm checking another monitor, and I have Scrumtor Portal level 3, so bye bye. We have speed, we have mana, protection, healing tier 2, potion of mana should be the same. Then we have potion of lesser invulnerability, okay, potion of healing the same. Healing salve is okay. Dust of appearance is disabled because I don't need it in this mission. And then tier 2 town hall. Okay, yeah. So it's okay, this is enough. Perfect. Pretty happy. Now that I have done that, it is fine to save it again and let me adjust some of the AI scripts. Then if I have time I can try some things in game maybe. Just see how it works overall. I'm pretty happy to have this basically done finally. So much time, guys, so much time. Come on, game, save yourself. Okay, so now we are going to okay, we are going to leave this. We are going to go to the file system. Here we are, file system, and AI, and this is all the AI things. So I'm going to move this all from here. Oh my god, what is this thing? This is very legacy stuff. I can remove this thing. Shed new scripts and put it here. So let's work. This is the file, and I think this doesn't require anything, but let me open all of them anyway. So put all of this and let me open all the files. Okay, so we have here some IDs. Okay, so we need to use the new IDs I'm using in here. So for example, the Hydromancer is no longer H000 but AA epsilon D. The Mariner is not here, so it doesn't matter. Upgrade Hydromancer, it is RHHI. Done. Then we're going to do something much bigger here, because here we have all of these things. So let me open more files here. Start from that one, and then we go in order. So we have Neutral Naga, Morgul Cliff Runner, it is NNMB. Then we have the Blood Gill. Oh no, this is the Blood Gill. Oh my god. Silly me. Okay, the Cliff Runner is NNMC. The Tide Warrior is NNMT. The Snarecaster is NNMN. The Marauder is NNMR. The Shadowcaster is NNMS. Then Zargira is NZGS. Okay, fun. Now we are going to watch this other, which are a bit different. So we are going to redo this, and then we can copy paste it here. Pretty nice. So save it, and now go here, and Cliff Runner is NNMC. Then Bloodgill is NNMB. Then Tide Warrior is NNMT. Tide Runner is NNML. Huntsman, it's NNMH. And finally the Nightcrawler is NNMC. And we can just copy paste this here and here and here. Naga Coral, yeah, it should be fine. So this is done, and we can close all of them, close all but this, then close this, and close this, and then we re-import them all into the campaign file. So we have here back the campaign, and we have .hi, and we have the first one. We re-import everything, even if we don't need them. We have shed new scripts, Just Blizzard things. What do you mean, just Blizzard things? Cultura, Stargrin, Spit Scale Call, Underground Minions Mint, Underground Minions Pitch. Ah, the constants. The constants make sense. I mean, I made the constants, okay? I made all the constants because they are custom units. And before they had my very weird constants with they have no naming convention, and now I added the naming convention. So we have all of this now. So I need to adjust these things I've added here. And I want also to improve a little bit. So let me check, where is Kel'Thuzad? Where are you, Kel'Thuzad? Does anyone see Kel'Thuzad? Something like Necromancer. Fix it, okay, yeah. Kel'Thuzad, Necromancer. We are going to move this to the new system. This is the PKB, okay. So this is new, and we are going to do the same things they do, actually, which is put it inside the models where it makes sense. So we have Kel'Thuzad here, Kel'Thuzad here, so we have Kel'Thuzad, Kel'Thuzad, and I'm going to have here the source, which is this one, Kel'Thuzad source, and you go here, and now you have the Necromancer with the same thing, and here I don't have the Necromancer, but I'm going to add Necromancer. Oh no, I have the Necromancer actually. Here we are. So we have Necromancer, and then I have the source. Yeah, so we're going to import here, shared, new. No, I need to import something else. So shared, new units, and that Kel'Thuzad.pkb. Then I'm going to go to the object editor and paste all the paths. So you have units, and that campaign, Kel'Thuzad, Necromancer, and this is Kel'Thuzad. And so we can just paste it here. This should be big. Okay. So now it comes to my mind that maybe I've already imported some of these things. Acolyte, Deceiver, Fallen Priest, and Heretic. So this is not really required to be. This is duplicate. Perfect. Okay. So very well. Very well. I think we can try some things. So let me save it all again. And Dagren, are you online? Are you still watching? Yeah, okay. Do you have any sneak peek of loading screen you want to show to our public? Something, not everything, just something. I think it could pique the interest of many here in the chat. And let me, in the meanwhile, let me check. We can start the game in the meanwhile. If you want to show that, just send me over on Discord an image and I will show to the chat. I think they will be pretty pleased. Okay, so we have the game, custom campaign. Don't be scared by the fact it has all unlocked already. It's all unlocked for testing purposes. So I want first to try if what happens if I use fixed player setting with a custom loading screen. Let me check. Oh my god. I forgot to add the custom loading screen here, so bad. This map without anything in the loading screen written because I'm preparing to make it custom.
For honor. Yes. Ndabu. For honor.
You see, as a consequence of not having the mission title in the loading screen, you don't have the title here with the name of the mission above quests, but I don't think it's needed here.
Ndabu.
It looks cool already. I mean, it's quest hidden here.
Yes.
Not so important. If they had and fix it,
Yes.
I'm going to use the fixed version they might have.
For honor.
I should probably make a variant of this without the sounds. I don't like the woo sounds you get.
Yes. For honor. The spirits are restless. Ndabu.
This is so cool.
Prepare yourselves. I sense a knoll ahead. For honor.
Without tutorial, I've removed some things.
Ndabu. This was only a scout, but the knoll's camp lies just ahead.
I'm worried by the fact they are all the same.
Let's get on with it.
Don't really like
Your
that.
time
It's all the
has
same.
come.
Don't appear to be really random. Normal. Let me check. Let me go to the first mission. And this should be randomized. Let me try. Let me try. Oh yeah, it's here. Okay, Dagrin, okay. Okay. If you don't like it, okay. I don't really know. It's weird to me because these random groups. Very weird. Let's see what happens if I start them up once again. Chris Metzen sends a no ahead, yeah. I won't understand why they are all the same. I don't like this. Let me try again. this is still the null. Yeah, this is not using the correct color. Or there is probably some mistake of mine in the data, because they neither. Why they are not all white? Maybe I forgot to set it in the properties. Let me restart this mission once again. Yeah, nulls are correct, but they should be randomized between nulls and nulls with the archer nulls. Okay, they are all not archers, and this is not something I like. You see, they're all the same, and every time the same thing. So let me check a bit of documentation. Okay. Random groups. You need a lot of brains to finish the job. Yeah, they are not straightforward by any means. Let's see. Hmm. This is too easy with the game, you just say. Random unit, but it is. Very weird. Let me try to save this again, and let me try again. It's pretty weird. Very sad face for me. I'm worrying about, maybe it should be fine. I mean, it's not so logical if it's implemented another way. Should try to find a place where it's implemented. Let me save also the campaign because it's not saved correctly otherwise. Just give me a second. Okay, 1 second, then we try again. I think the auto cycle doesn't change anything at all. Okay. Very weird. Weird. Nothing in this game is as it seems. You think one thing is easy, but it's not. Lol. Still the same. Start. Still the same. I mean, I could understand if they were all the same unit, but just not always this unit. I'm going to try to use accurate probabilities for calculations, but it seems pretty weird. No, it is impossible. I just random group. It makes sense, in my opinion, that you see this. It makes sense to me that this should choose randomly between these two. I think there's nothing here. Yeah, water elemental. Now I'll drink it before we end. Yeah. Okay. So let's wrap this for the people on YouTube. So, dear YouTube from the future, I'm going to end this here. Hope you enjoyed it. You can see work is hard, work is long. This is why it takes time. But this is the only way to deliver the right product. So, if you want to support me, like this video, comment on it, share it, subscribe to the channel, join my live on Twitch. Don't forget to follow on Twitch, and also support me on Patreon if you feel like it. Okay, I would really appreciate that.